Hey, Rachel, sorry to bother you in the middle of the day, but I wanted to talk to you about something. We're planning to go to your folks' house for Christmas again this year, aren't we?
Hey, Jonah. Yeah, that was the plan. Why do you ask? Uh-oh, don't tell me something came up.
As a matter of fact, yeah. I'm gonna have work on both the 23rd and the 24th. We've got a super important client that can only meet with us on those days, so there's nothing I can do about it. I'm really sorry.
Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. Work so close to Christmas? That really sucks.
Tell me about it. So what do you think, Rachel? What should we do? Typically, we always leave a few days before Christmas, just in case the roads get shut down due to bad weather or something. Could we maybe all leave together on the night of the 24th after I get done with work? Although that would have us driving well into the night. I don't know, do you think we should maybe cancel our trip to your folks' house this year?
I couldn't do that to my parents. They've been looking forward to seeing all of us. Well, how about this? Holly and I will leave ahead of you on the 22nd, and you can come down by yourself once you're done with work. What do you say? I hate to leave you to drive down there all by yourself, but I don't think there's going to be any other way.
Okay, that actually sounds like a really good idea to me. I'll be fine driving on my own. I'm used to driving late at night.
And with us girls out of the way, you'll be free to focus 100% on getting your work done as quickly as possible. So that's settled then. I'll let my mom know about the change in plans.
Thanks, Rachel. I'm sorry about work. I wish this guy could be more flexible with his schedule.
Don't worry about it at all. It's not your fault. Okay, so then me and Holly will leave the morning of the 22nd bright and early.
Holly's on winter break at that time, right? So she won't have to worry about homework or anything either. You'll get to have some good mother-daughter time.
Yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
Don't have too much fun without me.
Oh, we're gonna live it up, baby. I sure hope something changes and you can come sooner.
Hey, Rachel, if you don't mind me asking, it seems like you've been in, I don't know, kind of a slump or something for the past year or so. But for the last few weeks, all of a sudden you've really perked up again. Is something going on?
Oh, that? I'm sorry, it's probably menopause. You know how it goes. All the hormones flowing around can really throw my moods out of whack. But I talked to my doctor a while back, and he gave me some medicine to regulate that stuff. I don't know how it works exactly, but it sure does work. I feel way better.
Huh. I had no idea, but I'm glad to hear you're better. Boy, it must be really tough being a woman sometimes, huh?
You can say that again. But like I said, the stuff they gave me works like a charm. Okay, I'm gonna call my mom now. Talk to you later, Jonah. Dad, you gotta help me.
Rachel, are you okay? Where are you? What's going on? Wait, Dad?
It's not Mom, it's me, Holly.
Holly? What's going on? Why won't you answer the phone? And wait a second, why do you have your mom's phone in the first place? Where did you and your mom go to? Didn't you go to your grandma's house like we planned? Please, sweetheart, tell me what's going on. I'm really concerned about you.
I'm sorry, Dad, but please don't call me. Just stick to texts, okay?
But why? What in the world is going on over there?
I can't talk to you on the phone because then Mom will catch me. I'm texting you in secret right now. If she finds out I'm talking to you, she's gonna get really, really mad.
Holly, I talked to your grandma earlier and she said that you guys still hadn't arrived. I don't get it. You guys left right on schedule this morning. You should have gotten there by now. Are you in trouble? Like a car crash or something?
I thought we were gonna go to Grandma's house too, but I took a nap in the car, and when Mom said we're here and woke me up, we were parked in front of a house I've never seen before. She's telling me that this is where we're gonna live from now on.
What the? Whose house is that?
I don't know, some man I've never met. I think he's about as old as you are. Mom says he's my new dad.
Your new dad?
I don't want him to be my dad. He talks to me like I'm his daughter, and he's always hugging me and kissing me on the cheek. He's gross. I don't like him. I want to go home.
Okay, calm down, sweetheart. We'll figure this out together. Now, do you have any idea where you are?
No, I don't recognize anything here. But you'll come pick me up, right? I don't want to stay here. I want to go to my room. I miss my bed. I miss you.
Calm down, Holly. Panicking isn't going to help us at all right now. Now, I'm going to tell you what to do next, okay? Do you know where the Map app is on your mom's phone? Open it up, take a screenshot of your current location, and send it to me. Can you do that?
Yeah, I know how. Give me a second.
Don't worry, sweetheart. I'll be over as soon as I can.
Hey! I don't remember sending you so many messages. What's going on?
Is that you, Rachel? What the hell is wrong with you? What do you think you're doing?
I don't believe it. That little brat was using my phone to text you in secret? I thought she was being quieter than usual. Should have known better than to leave her unattended for so long.
Yeah, well, you're too late to stop me. Holly showed me exactly where you are right now, and I'm already on my way there. I'll be there shortly. You just wait until I get there.
Don't bother coming.
You made a huge miscalculation, Rachel. If you were planning to disappear with Holly, you should have done a better job at brainwashing her into going with you. Either that or made your move while she was still too young to understand what was going on. I can't believe you'd go and do a thing like this.
I'll bet you can't believe it. You have no idea how terrible it is having to live with you. I can't take it anymore. I'm done, Jonah.
Are you joking? If that's really how you felt, then you could have just divorced me, like normal people do. Whose house are you at anyway? Holly says you're telling her that he's her new daddy? What's the deal with that?
You really don't get it. Do I have to explain it to you?
Yeah, I've got a pretty good idea. So, what's the guy's name, huh? Whose couch are you crashing on?
It's not his house, it's my house. And since it's my house, I'm telling you that you are not allowed inside. If you even set one foot on my property, I'm going to call the police and have you arrested for trespassing.
You idiot. Did you really think I was coming over there by myself?
Huh? Who else is with you?
I already told your parents about everything. They're here to help. The whole family's here, Rachel.
The whole family?
It's Christmas, Rachel. All your relatives were gathered at your parents' place for a Christmas party. And now that you've decided to go and do whatever the hell you think you're doing right now, they're all on their way to you. It's the most wonderful time of the year, huh?
Why did you call them? They have nothing to do with this.
Seems they have a different idea of what matters concern them. I have to say, I've never seen your parents as furious as they are right now. They told me that they're going to teach you a lesson that you'll never forget.
No way. Are they really coming out here?
Yeah, and they're a lot closer to where you are than I am. They should be there any second. I'll be there in about 40 minutes or so.
Oh no, this cannot be happening. You had no right to do this to me.
All you're thinking about is yourself. What about your parents, Rachel? You didn't tell them about this plan of yours. Were you planning on abandoning your own parents, too?
I was gonna contact them eventually once everything settled down. I'm sure they'll come to see my side of things in time.
What do you mean, settle down? You've thrown your entire life into chaos.
Don't be an idiot. You know what I meant. I'm talking about after our divorce. I left a signed stack of divorce papers in the house.
You did? Where?
In the supply cabinet under the kitchen sink. I put it way in the back where it would be harder to find.
Wow, so you actually did have one element of this harebrained scheme taken care of, huh?
Shut up!
What about Holly's phone? Why'd you take that away from her?
Stop asking such stupid questions. Obviously, I didn't want her ruining everything by blabbing to you. And everything was going great until she managed to get my phone when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, it was going great, wasn't it? But not so great anymore. Your mom just texted me. She says they just got to your house.
What? They're already here?
You're too late to try and run away now. Oh well, this just saves everyone a lot of trouble. Even if you manage to slip away from us now, all of us are fully prepared to pursue you to the ends of the earth. I'll be there soon, Rachel. What's going on with you? Are you talking to your folks?
It's Holly again, Dad.
Oh, Holly, can you give me a report? What's going on over there? I'll bet it's all pretty chaotic.
Well, Grandma and Grandpa got here a little while ago. Aunt Susie is here too.
That's great to hear. They all came all the way out there to save you, Holly. You can count on them.
I know. And you're gonna be here soon too, right?
Yep, I'm just a few minutes out, so you just hang tight, sweetie. So, what's going on with your mom?
After everyone got here, they all dragged Mom and that man into another room. They all seem really, really mad. And I think Mom's crying right now.
I see. I'm sorry you had to see all of that.
Dad, are you and Mom gonna get divorced now? Mama's cheating on you, isn't she?
Yeah, we're probably gonna break up pretty soon. I can't tell you enough how sorry I am to put you through this. None of it's your fault, but you're still gonna have to deal with the fallout. And you're still in the middle of everything right now. You must have been really scared when Mom took you to some strange house.
Well, I was pretty surprised, but I'm okay. Hey, Dad, if you and Mom get divorced, can I come and live with you? I don't want to live with Mom anymore.
If that's what you want to happen, then I'll do whatever it takes to make it happen. After all, I really want to live with you too, sweetheart. But are you sure that you want to leave your mom? This is a pretty big decision for you to make.
I want you, Dad.
All right then, if that's what you say. I'll talk to my lawyer about how to make that happen.
Thanks, Dad. I don't ever want to see Mom ever again.
Tell me, Holly, did anything happen to you while you've been there?
Mom hit me.
What? What did she hit you for?
Mom's been telling me the whole time that I have to call that man my dad now, but I told her no, he's not my dad. And then she hit me.
I can't believe she would do such a thing to you. That must have hurt on the outside and on the inside.
It kinda hurt, but it made me really, really mad. She can't make me call that man my dad. He's the one who made Mom take me to this weird, smelly house.
You're absolutely right, Holly. That man is a very, very bad man. He can't expect you to call him your dad so soon, even if your mom actually did things the proper way.
Yeah, he's weird. I don't like him. You're my dad, not him.
And I'll be your dad forever, sweetheart. You can go ahead and let me deal with your mom, Holly.
Yeah, you need to ground her, or something. Oh, Mom just got out of the other room.
Oh, she did. Can you give her back the phone, please?
Sure thing, Dad.
Are you there now, Rachel?
Yeah, what do you want now?
Sounds like your dad and the rest of them had quite a lot to say to you. I really lucked out. Your family hates cheaters, huh? Did your dad tell you you're a disappointment to the family? I sure hope he did.
You really are a selfish jerk, you know that? Why do you have to get in the way of my happiness? All I wanted to do was be with the man I love.
If that's all you wanted, then why didn't you just go by yourself? Why'd you have to drag Holly along with you?
What was I supposed to do? Abandon my own daughter? I could never do anything so cruel to her.
Oh yeah? You didn't have any problem dragging her off to some strange man's house? Speaking of that bastard, how long has this thing been going on between the two of you? Let me take a guess, about a year, right? That's how long you've been acting all depressed around the house.
Way to go, Sherlock.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What about the last few weeks that you started acting like a brand new woman, huh? Was that because you were excited to finally go and live with your boyfriend?
Yet again, you have absolutely astonished me with your incredible intellect.
You passed off your behavior as just being menopause wreaking havoc on your emotions, but I should have known better. I was a fool not to have noticed.
When I met him, it was like a dream come true. He told me that he wanted to be with me. It was his idea for me to leave you and be together with him. The way he came on to me so strongly, it made me feel like a woman in a way I've never felt before.
Listen to yourself, Rachel. You're a grown woman with a daughter. You're disgusting, you know that?
You can call me whatever you want. I know he loves me. He treats me like the princess that I am. I was so looking forward to spending the rest of my life with the two people I love the most in this world.
Duh, but that didn't work out, did it?
Holly just had to go and ruin it all. She just wouldn't accept him no matter what we did.
Yeah, Holly told me all about what a dirty old creeper he was, always trying to hug and kiss her.
I don't get it. He's such a great guy. He's a perfect gentleman. He buys us gifts. But she still just keeps saying she wants to go back and see her real dad. What's so great about you, anyway?
I don't think a perfect gentleman would get involved with a married woman and convince her to leave her husband. I will give you this much. It does seem like the two of you would get along really well with each other, since you're both miserable pieces of human trash.
Hey, don't talk about him that way, please. He's already angry enough at the way Holly talks to him. I don't need you making things any worse.
He's angry now, is he?
Yeah, and he's taking it all out on me. I thought he would be defending me.
Uh-oh, looks like there's some trouble in paradise.
That's not it. He's just grumpy, that's all. He gave me a really angry look a little while ago. I bet he's mad because my family all barged into our house.
Wow, is that guy for real? He willingly engaged in an affair with a married woman and got you to leave me. He's got no right to be angry at anyone but himself. He's the one who caused all this to happen. What a loser.
Well, I'm pretty sure he assumed that we had already gotten divorced when I came over here. But I left before we had the chance to make things official. I don't think he was expecting any of this to happen.
Wait a minute, back up. And now you're telling me that he thought you were going to get divorced before you ran away together? Wow, that changes things. It turns out that it was you who screwed up the plan then.
Kinda. I mean, I was running away from you, right? And I signed all the divorce papers and left them at the house for you. I figured you'd find them eventually and take care of it yourself.
Are you serious? You put them in a place where I might not even look for weeks, if not months. And even if I happened to find them sooner, you think I'd be so willing to sort out all the paperwork without even talking to you? Good grief, you're a moron, Rachel.
Don't call me a moron. I already got called enough names by my family just now.
Man, you're such an idiot that for a second I almost started to sympathize with the man who stole my wife from me. I'll bet your family's giving him a piece of their minds right now, too. He's a dirty, rotten scumbag for having an affair with you, but your carelessness was what brought this on him.
They're being really horrible to him. Dad told him that he's a scoundrel and deserves to have his masculinity cut off. And my mom told him to go and take a bath with as many kitchen appliances as he could fit.
Wow. Those are some pretty good lines, actually. I wish I would have thought of those.
Stop laughing. It isn't funny. He doesn't deserve any of this.
Wow. You really are head over heels for this guy, aren't you? What's so great about him, huh? Is he rich or handsome or something?
He might not be rich, but he's a super nice guy.
Oh, so he makes less money than I do.
That's not what's important. There's more to life than money, you know.
Oh no, don't tell me you've been giving this guy money. I haven't checked our bank account balance since you left. Is there something you want to tell me now, Rachel?
I guess you were bound to find out eventually. I might as well. I, kind of borrowed a little bit from you.
Oh my God, you didn't.
I didn't take all of it. I left some for you.
I don't believe this. This is a new low, Rachel, even for you. Well, that makes one thing I'm gonna have to tell your dad about.
No, don't tell him now. He's already so mad. I think the veins in his forehead are gonna burst.
You're too late. I already sent him a text. Which account did you take the money from, Rachel? Was it the one we were putting money into for Holly's future?
Yeah.
My God in heaven, you are quite possibly the worst mother on the planet. Weren't you thinking about Holly at all in any of this?
Of course I was. I took that money so I could use it for her. I'm taking custody of her after all. Why wouldn't I take her money with me too?
I hate to break it to you, but Holly told me that she wants to live with me, not you. She also hates that guy of yours. She calls him weird and creepy. So no, I'll be the one who takes care of Holly from now on.
That's not your decision to make.
Give me back Holly and her money, Rachel. That's all I want. After that, I never want to see or hear from you ever again. You're dead to us, Rachel. During the divorce proceedings, I managed to recover all the money Rachel took from Holly's account. Rachel fought for custody of Holly at first, but it was very clear which of us Holly wanted to live with. The judge saw that too and gave me full custody. Rachel seemed confident that she was going to get married to her boyfriend, but he dumped her a short time later. I guess he was pretty mad at her about the trouble she caused for him. I'm also pretty sure Rachel's family put a lot of pressure on him to disappear too. In any case, from what I hear, both Rachel and her boyfriend are pretty broken up about the way things went. They thought they were going to start a new life together, but their lives just came crashing down around them. As for Holly and me, it certainly is different without Rachel around, but we're both doing fine together. The way she was so desperate to live with me, it was really touching as her father to see how much she trusted me. From now on, I want to be the best father I can be to deserve that trust.
Hey, Nolan, I hate to bother you, but I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh boy, another one of your favors. All right, let's hear it. What do you want me to do this time?
I just got a last-minute reservation from a client for an appointment at 4:30 today. I'm gonna have to do a bit of work on her hair too, so looks like I'll be getting out a bit later than usual. And that leaves the problem of picking Amy up from school. Do you think you could go to the school to pick her up when school gets out?
Of all the things you could have asked me to do. Sorry, babe, I really don't feel like doing that.
Come on, Nolan, don't be like this. It's just for one day. Can't you pick her up just this once?
All right, I'll do it. Get off my back. What time do I need to pick her up?
She's got practice for the school choir concert after school today, and they sent out a notice the other day saying that the kids would be at school until 6.
Are you serious? 6 o'clock? You think I can just slip out of work anytime I feel like it? Sorry, Helen, I have way too much to do to waste my time picking her up from school.
Really?
Can't you finish up early or something? You said your client's coming in at 4:30, right? That gives you a whole hour and a half to finish. You should be able to pick Amy up with no problem. You're just doing makeup. Just put it on as quick as possible, then be on your way. It's not like they'll need you after that's done.
We've talked about this before, Nolan. The makeup staff can't leave until the photo shoot is totally finished. I have to be there in case something happens to mess up her makeup. It's just a quick shoot for a new model's portfolio, so I don't think it'll take too much time. But when you factor in cleanup and everything, I'm pretty sure it's going to go well beyond 6.
Okay, well, Amy's got her own key, doesn't she? Why can't she just walk home? It's not that far. I mean, we leave her alone at home all the time, so what's the problem?
Didn't you hear the news? There's been an increase in crime in the area she has to walk through on her way home lately. The school has been asking parents to pick up their children directly from school when possible. So I really don't want to force her to walk home alone.
Oh, good grief, you're watching too much TV, Helen. She'll be fine. It doesn't get dark until like 7:30 these days, so she'll be able to see everything just fine. And it's not like she'll be walking through a bunch of dark alleys or anything. She could take the main roads where there's a lot of people around.
Well, sure, that's true, but aren't you the least bit worried about her?
I'm not worried in the slightest, and you shouldn't be either. She's not a little kid anymore, Helen. She's in the 1st grade. She's practically an adult. She can take care of herself. If you keep sheltering her like this, she's never going to have any chance to learn how to be independent.
I'm not sheltering her. I'm just concerned is all.
Look, you should know better than to even ask me to go and pick her up from school. You know how busy I am at work. You want me to get fired? Would that make you happy, huh?
All right, Nolan. I guess I'll have to figure something out myself. Sorry to bother you at work.
What? What do you want? Good grief, what's your problem? I thought I made it clear that you're not to call me at work ever. I'm way too busy to deal with whatever stupid garbage you want to bother me with right now. So whatever the problem is, figure it out yourself.
At work? Are you working from home? You never told me anything about that. Now hurry up and unlock the front door right now. I know you're in there. I can hear you talking. Open the door, Nolan!
Wait. You're at the house right now?
Yes! Why do you think I've been trying to call you all this time?
Oh, didn't you have work today?
Yes, but I came home early, hence why I want you to open the door.
But why?
Because I got a call from Amy's school, which is something I wanted to tell you on the phone, but you wouldn't answer me. Amy slipped and fell on her face during gym class.
Oh, is she okay? Did she get hurt or something?
Yes, she did. She broke one of her front teeth. So I went to pick her up and took her over to the emergency room to get her looked at. They had to pull out the rest of the tooth, but they said it wouldn't be a problem since it was a baby tooth anyway. There was no damage to her jaw or skull or anything.
Well, why didn't you tell me about that sooner?
What do you think I'm doing right now, Nolan? And for the record, I know how ticked off you always get when I call you at work, so I decided I'd wait until after work to tell you. I didn't feel like getting yelled at. I've got enough problems this afternoon already.
Well, then you should have contacted me after you got out of the hospital. I'm not that heartless. Of course I'd want to know if my daughter got hurt like that.
Don't give me that garbage, Nolan. Remember last summer during the heat wave when Amy passed out playing in the backyard? She was in the hospital for overnight observation, and you didn't care one bit back then. I called you in the afternoon because I thought you'd want to know, and just like you did now, you got mad at me for calling you at work.
Hey, that is not true. I was really worried about her back then.
That is all beside the point. What are you doing at home? And why did you lock the door chain?
I was feeling a bit under the weather, so I went home early, that's all. I was so out of it when I got back, I must have put on the door chain without even thinking about it.
When we couldn't open the door, Amy went around to the backyard to see if the back door was open. It was locked too, but when she came around to the front, she heard some strange voices coming from inside the house. When I went back there to see for myself, I found that, she wasn't just hearing things. There definitely were some strange voices coming from inside.
What kind of strange voices?
I think you know. Voices that you'd ordinarily have to pay $5 a minute to a 1-900 number to hear.
Uh-oh.
And I heard what you were saying very, very clearly. You seemed like you were enjoying yourself.
Did you hear just my voice? Not that there was anyone else in there with me.
No, all I could hear was you.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I could hear everything you were saying loud and clear. Oh, yeah, baby, you like that, don't you? What's that? You want me to tease you a little more?
Hey, come on, knock it off.
Come here, my little kitty cat. Purr for me, baby. I'm gonna take you to heaven, girl. It was secondhand embarrassing to hear you talk like that, seriously.
Okay, I get it. You don't need to say anymore.
My little kitty cat? What kind of woman would actually enjoy being with someone who uses such cheesy lines like that on her? And not to mention, I can't believe you actually brought her into our house, into our bed. What is wrong with you? Get a room, literally.
Did Amy hear everything too?
All of it. Every last word. Fortunately, she seemed pretty confused, so I think she's still too young to understand what was really going on. She asked me, Mommy, did Daddy buy us a cat for a pet? I don't want a cat, I want a doggy. What am I supposed to tell her, Nolan? Would you like to explain it to her, or should I?
We don't need to explain anything to her.
In any case, I think it's safe to say I don't need you to tell me what you were doing in our bedroom just now. Now hurry up and open the door. We have a lot to talk about.
But I don't get it. I made sure to lock the doors. How did you guys hear me from outside?
You left the back bathroom window open a crack. We could hear everything from there.
Oh, crap. I forgot to close that.
Even still, you must have been having a lot of fun to be that loud. Tell your friend that she should try and keep her voice down a little bit more. You're going to bother the neighbors.
My friend?
What would you prefer I call her, Nolan? Would you prefer mistress? Oh, how about home-wrecking slut? Skank? I'm actually rather partial to bitch, actually.
Hey, you can't talk about her like that.
Well, I don't know her name yet, so how about we start there, Nolan? I want her full name, right now. I'm going to figure it out eventually, so there's no point in you hiding it from me. Spit it out.
Hey, what's going on with you today? Why are you being so assertive? You've never stood up to me like this about anything before.
Oh, I am so terribly, terribly sorry to offend you, Nolan. You'll have to forgive me for being a teensy-weensy bit angry to find out you've been cheating on me. It brought out a side of me that I thought I'd left behind.
Huh?
Let's just say when I was in school, I went through a bit of a rough phase. I was young and foolish, you know how that goes.
Rough? What do you mean rough?
There was a group of girls in my hometown that would go around and get into mischief.
And you were in that gang?
Actually, I was the leader. But I put all that behind me once I graduated high school. Or at least I thought I did.
How come you never told me about any of that before?
Did you expect me to just spit out all of my most embarrassing history to you when we got married? And besides, all the other girls in my gang have moved on too. They're living normal lives. One of them went to college and became a doctor. Another's married with 3 kids, and another is a cop now, actually.
Wait, a gang? It was an actual gang? I had no idea you were some kind of common criminal. If I knew this is what you were really like, I never would have married you.
I'm gonna have to turn that line right back at you, Nolan. If I knew you were the kind of guy who would sleep with your mistress in the same bed that I sleep in, I never would have even dated you, much less married you. My troubled past is just that, in the past. But you are currently, right now, a dirty, rotten cheater.
It was a mistake, okay? I was just fooling around, that's all. She never meant anything to me. I'm still serious about you.
That makes it even worse. Don't you see how that makes it worse? Don't worry, though. We'll have plenty of time to discuss all the details of how serious you are about me and her.
Give me a break, Helen. Let's have this conversation later, okay? Do you think you could back off for now?
Huh? Huh? You want me to back off?
I've got one panicked woman on my hands already, Helen. I don't need a panicked one here and a furious one out there. Let me get her home safely, and then we can talk.
Not a chance. I'm talking to the both of you about everything right now. Now get dressed and open up the door.
You know I can't do that. I can tell how mad you are even through your texts. I have no idea what you're gonna do to us.
The longer you make me wait, the worse it gets for the two of you. I have a very short temper, and I'm already reaching the limits of my patience.
Helen, seriously, knock it off. Stop shouting like that. Don't you see all the neighbors are coming out of their houses to see what's going on?
If you want me to stop, then get over here and open the door. Give it up, Nolan. You're not getting away from me. I have every intention to keep this up for as long as it takes for you to do as I say.
This is insane. You've gone insane. Please, Helen, stop with the shouting. Aren't you embarrassed?
After how much I've already been humiliated by you, going a little crazy in public is nothing to me. I will get you to open this door one way or another. And since you won't answer your phone, the only choice I have is to give you a piece of my mind from right here on the front porch.
But think about the impact this is going to have on poor Amy. Are you really going to hash out all our problems like this in front of our daughter?
I'm not a sociopath like you, Nolan. I've already taken care of Amy. I took her over to one of the neighbors' houses to have them look after her. I gave her some headphones and a tablet, so I bet right now she is fully engrossed in whatever video is going viral on YouTube right now. So you're not going to use her as an excuse either. Open up the door, Nolan.
But all the neighbors are watching. If I come out right now, then everyone's gonna see me. You might be fine with humiliating yourself in public, but I have an image to preserve.
Nah, I wouldn't worry about your reputation anymore either. I already talked to the neighbors. They heard me shouting and came up to me to ask if I was okay. So I took the liberty of explaining the situation to them. My adulterous husband is currently holed up in our house with his mistress and refusing to come out. This is the most interesting thing that's happened in this neighborhood in years.
This is our business. You don't need to go and get the entire block involved. You're not just embarrassing yourself, you're embarrassing me too.
Oh, I'm the one who's embarrassing you? You brought your mistress into our house in broad daylight, and we're having so much fun together that we could hear it from outside. I'll bet the neighbors noticed what you were doing well before I did.
Those stinking vultures gathering around our house like it's a dying animal or something.
They're all waiting for you and your mistress to come outside just like I am.
Why is this happening to us? This isn't fair. We don't deserve this kind of humiliation.
No, Nolan, I'd definitely say you do.
Don't pretend like we're the bad guys here.
But you are the bad guys. What? You're the ones having an affair.
Yeah, that may be true, but we're not the only ones at fault.
What are you talking about? How is your affair anyone's fault but your own?
Did you ever stop to think about why I started cheating on you? You've practically forgotten the fact that you're a woman. You've completely let yourself go. You never put on makeup. You never dress up for me. Nothing. Our love life is about as lively as the Sahara Desert. You can't blame me for being interested in other women when you haven't done anything to keep me interested in you. Get it? This is your fault, too.
Nolan, how badly do you want me to beat you right now?
I wish I'd never married you. There are billions of women on this planet, and I had to pick you. I knew I should have held out for longer before marrying you.
You were the one who proposed to me, remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. That was the worst mistake of my life. And it didn't take me very long after we got married to realize that. It's just that once you got pregnant, I figured I was past the point of no return.
Huh? So that's how you felt about me? That's interesting. So to you, Amy and I were only getting in your way, huh?
Seriously, what are you getting so upset about? So I cheated on you a little bit, so what? That's not such a big deal. I'm a man. I have needs. You should respect that.
Uh-huh, I see. Well then, I see now that I'm going to have to resort to more drastic measures. I hope you're prepared for what comes next. Great news, Nolan. I went to Marcia's house down the street. You remember her, right? She's the one who always organizes the local festivals. And she still has the PA system in her garage from the festival last month.
The PA system? What are you going to use that for?
I went ahead and made a recording of you earlier. I mean, there might come a time when I have to prove your affair in court, right? I need to have evidence.
A recording? Of what?
I think you know. I'm talking about the strange voices that Amy heard earlier. It's almost comical to imagine you two having all your fun, blissfully unaware that I was hearing and recording every single word. And all the other noises you were making, a lot of them couldn't really be called words.
Oh no. No! You were recording us!
That's right. I told you, Nolan. If you're still not going to come out, I'm going to have to resort to more drastic measures. Come out of the house right now, or I'm blasting this recording through the entire neighborhood.
No! Please do not do that! I'm begging you! If you do that, I'll never be able to show my face around here ever again!
Yep, and once word gets out about you, you'll have a pretty hard time ever having another affair again, too, which makes it an obvious choice for me.
No, you can't do that! You're taking this too far. What's gotten into you?
Nothing's gotten into me, Nolan. You've just brought out something in me that I thought was long gone. You know the old expression, an eye for an eye? Well, back in my day, I lived by a slightly different motto. 2 eyes, an arm, and a leg for an eye. I haven't even begun to get payback on you, Nolan.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. I was wrong to cheat on you. I'm the worst husband in the world, so please don't play that recording.
I don't know. You did basically call me ugly a little bit ago.
I'm sorry for that, too. I didn't mean it. I was just angry.
Be that as it may, I am still pretty angry. Yeah, that's just not good enough. I can't let this go. If I don't get some kind of revenge on you, I think I'm going to go insane.
I'm very, very, very sorry for everything I've done and said to you. I don't know what I was thinking saying such terrible things to you. I was wrong, really wrong. I didn't mean a single word.
Nah, I don't believe that for a second. That's what you've really thought about me all along, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm going to play the recording anyway. If nothing else, it's going to feel really, really satisfying to watch you squirm.
I'm already squirming plenty right now. You've thoroughly humiliated me. You win. So please don't make it any worse than you already have.
You know, you might be right. Seeing as though I've already sent the recording to all your friends, family members, and coworkers, I guess I've already humiliated you enough as it is. Okay, fine. I won't play the recording.
Wait. You sent it to everyone?
Yep. Even to your mom, dad, and sister. And they all messaged me back already, so I know they've all heard it. Oh, and I'll be sending it to my lawyer, too. We'll probably end up playing it during the divorce proceedings.
How could you do this to me? You sent it to my family. That's even more embarrassing than playing it on a loudspeaker.
Really? Why do you say that?
It's one thing if the neighbors hear it because I could just move and get away from that shame. But my family, I'm stuck with them forever.
Huh. You really think it's that different? How about we test that theory? I'll play it for the neighbors now, and then you can tell me which one felt more embarrassing for you.
No, we don't need to test that theory. I'm sure they're both equally embarrassing. So please don't play the recording. You've hurt my girlfriend enough for one day.
Oh, how did I hurt her?
Do you need to ask? You came home unannounced, recorded us talking to each other, and now you're threatening to play it for everyone to hear.
That's all your fault, though. I warned you, didn't I? But you didn't listen.
I was wrong. I should have listened. I was a jerk, a creep, a loser, a lying, low-down, dirty, rotten cheater. So please, just leave us alone. I'm begging you.
Do you understand who you messed with now? Have you learned your lesson?
Yes, I'm now thoroughly terrified of you. I'll never do anything to make you angry again.
How pathetic. You talked a big game when you were getting it on with your girlfriend, but now you're the one bowing down and kissing my feet. Now, come on out and purr for me, my little kitty cat. I'm gonna tease you a little more. You like that, don't you? It took a while after that for my husband and his mistress to finally come out of the house. I guess that the one thing he wanted to avoid at all costs was me playing that recording on the loudspeaker. Once he came out, I grabbed him by the collar of his shirt, dragged him out to the front lawn, and made him apologize for disturbing the neighbors. His mistress came out at the same time and did some apologizing of her own. The neighbors were absolutely loving every single minute of it. They were all trying so hard not to burst out laughing. The sheer shame and humiliation of being exposed like that turned my husband red as a tomato. Meanwhile, his mistress just collapsed and started crying her eyes out and screaming, "Why? Why?" So I told her, "Because you slept with a married man, you degenerate slut!" I divorced my husband as soon as possible after that, and then took my daughter with me and went over to my parents' house. My lawyer was easily able to secure a very sizable judgment in my favor during the divorce proceedings. As much as my husband would like to move out of that neighborhood, he's rather drained after all the legal hell I put him through. So he's going to have to deal with snickers and eye rolls from the neighbors for the foreseeable future.
Hello there, Lori. I wanted to tell you, thank you so very much for the lovely birthday present you sent me. It just arrived in the mail earlier today. There were so many kinds of tea in there, I don't know where to start. And the variety is fantastic, too. There are some that I love and some that I've never had before. I can't wait to try them all out.
Hey there, Mom. Happy birthday. I'm glad to hear you like the tea set so much. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful new year of life.
Really, I can't thank you enough, Lori. It's such a thoughtful gift. At my age, it's incredibly rare to get presents from someone outside the family. I was quite surprised to read the card saying it was from you. I'm so glad my son married such a wonderful woman as you. You truly are the best thing that could have possibly happened to him.
Wow, Mom, you're really laying on the compliments extra thick today. It's the least I could do, as far away as we are from you. It's not like we can just pop over anytime we want to visit, and since I know how much you love your tea, I thought this would be a good idea. But if you ask me, I'd say Marco was a catch of the century. He's such a loving, gentle, and supportive man, and honestly, I'd say he could have done far better than me.
Nonsense, dear. Don't forget, you're the one who moved that kind and gentle man's heart so strongly that he wanted to marry you. I've always thought that boy would stay married to his work for the rest of his life. It's all he ever talked about before he met you. So much that I've practically given up on ever getting to meet my grandchildren. I'm terribly sorry, Lori. I shouldn't be talking like that. I didn't want to feel like I'm rushing you to have children or anything.
No, don't worry about it at all. You're fine. I mean, good grief. My parents don't even beat around the bush like that. They just come straight at me with, hurry up and give us some grandchildren.
Yes, well, I can certainly understand how they feel. Having adult children of my own, it's only natural to feel anxious about that sort of thing. But you two feel free to move forward as fast or as slow as you want. You haven't been married for all that long, and I'm sure you'd like to enjoy time with just the two of you for a while longer. Y'all know when the timing is right, and I can't wait until then. Don't worry about me.
Thank you for being so considerate, Mom.
Oh, by the way, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. Christmas is right around the corner. Were the two of you planning to come to our house to celebrate?
Yeah, about that. Unfortunately, Marco is in the middle of a massive project at his work, and that's gonna run all the way through the new year.
Oh no, really? So you won't be able to visit at all? Even a day or two?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. It came up pretty sudden, too. Marco only learned about it a few weeks ago. In fact, he's going to be out of town for the end of December and well into January.
Well, if it's for his work, I suppose he can't help it now, can he? It is terribly disappointing, though. I was so looking forward to be able to finally spend some time with you, Lori.
Yeah, me too, Mom. We haven't been able to see each other very much since we moved.
Oh, I've got it. Marco may be busy, but what about you, dear? How would you like to come out here to visit by yourself?
Huh? Me by myself? I don't know. I feel like that would be too much of a burden on you.
Not at all, dear, not at all. I would love nothing more than to have you by. After all, Marco's my oldest son, and you're his wife, so I've been looking forward to showing you around the house. Plus, there are all sorts of family traditions that I would love to teach you about.
Oh, wow, really? That sounds exciting. I'd love the chance to learn more about Marco's family history.
And Marco will be out of town, right?
That's right, he has to work.
Well then, I don't see any reason why you can't come over. You don't want to spend Christmas all by your lonesome, do you? I'll make you all of my favorite Christmas dishes, Lori. You know how good my pumpkin pie is.
Yeah, your pumpkin pie is absolutely heavenly, but the thing is, I'm not really very good at driving in the snow. I could always catch a flight out there, but it's a bit of a jaunt from the nearest airport to your house.
Oh, don't be silly, Lori. We would be happy to come over to the airport to pick you up. We wouldn't mind at all. There aren't any buses or taxis running out here in the country anyway. So what do you say, dear? Won't you grace us with your presence this Christmas?
Well, I guess if you insist, sure, I would love to come out and see you. I've been wanting to see you and Dad for a long time now.
That's wonderful to hear. I'm so happy. It'll be an opportunity to finally introduce you to all the family members out here who couldn't make it to the wedding.
Oh, that would be awesome. I'd love to meet them all.
Be sure you tell Marco about our plans then. I'll message you with more concrete plans once the date approaches.
Got it, will do. Oh, and if there's anything you want to bring to your place that's legal to take on an airplane, please let me know.
Thank you, dear. That's very thoughtful of you. I'll let you know if there's anything my husband would like.
Hey Mom, I'm here! My plane touched down around 20 minutes ago. I just picked up my bags and got out of the lobby. I looked around outside, but I don't see your car anywhere. Are you still on the way? Did you get held up in traffic?
I'm terribly sorry, Lori. I'm rather tied up at the moment, I'm afraid. I hate to ask you to do this, but would you mind walking the rest of the way to our house?
You want me to walk? But I'm pretty sure I remember looking at a map and your house is pretty far away from the airport.
It's not too far to walk, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be able to make it here in an hour if you're light on your feet. Folks around here are used to walking that kind of distance, you see. Up until we get our driver's license, we've got no choice but to walk or ride a bike in order to get where we want. And when the weather's too rough for biking, we've got no choice but to go on foot.
Oh, I see. Well, okay then.
Come to think of it, you brought a suitcase with you, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Not a very big one, though. Just big enough to hold a few change of clothes and all the souvenirs I brought for you.
Then you might have a little bit of trouble rolling it down the dirt road in front of our house. But if it's as small as you say, you shouldn't have any problems carrying it the rest of the way.
Ah, right, yeah. That's always an option, I guess. If you don't mind me asking, you said the family was all going to be there today, right? I don't suppose any of your relatives are free at the moment, are they?
Well, you could say they're free, but they've all been drinking like fishes since morning. I'd imagine you'd like to make it here in one piece, right?
Yeah, ideally.
Well, then you better get moving. And, well, if I may add, I'd refrain from making such frankly brazen requests in the future, dear. I had no idea you would be so imposing. I mean, expecting a family member to go all the way over to the airport just to pick you up.
I mean, I had some things in here that I'd really rather not get damaged. I'm concerned about whether or not they'll be able to handle all the bumps and cracks of the sidewalks and roads.
You'll have to come up with a better excuse than that, Lori. What's the matter? You've got 2 legs that aren't broken, don't you? Or maybe a city girl like you doesn't like walking?
I was expecting you to come and pick me up is the thing. But if you say that I need to walk, that's fine. I'm used to walking around the city since traffic is always such a nightmare. Just note that it'll probably take me a bit more time to get there than you planned me for.
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to bend a little bit with the schedule since we can't pick you up anymore. But put a move on it, you hear me? There are a lot of things that I'm gonna need you to do for me once you're here.
Okay. I'll walk as fast as I can then.
Did you bring an apron with you?
No?
Oh, for crying out loud. You're kidding. You married the youngest son of this family, Lori. You need to get your act together. How could you even think about going to your in-laws' home without even bringing along the bare necessities?
Mom, tell me, did I do something wrong? Like, to offend you or something?
What an odd question. Why do you ask?
I don't know, it's just, you seem different than the way you usually talk to me is all.
What do you expect me to do? I can't let you shirk off on your responsibilities forever. The honeymoon's over, Lori. You've been married for just about a year now. It's time for you to go through this family's boot camp. And with Marco out of town, this is the perfect opportunity.
Boot camp?
That's right. It's time for your basic training, Private. Oh, and don't you even think about going crying to Marco, understand? Consider this your first and final warning. I will not say this again. If you even make the slightest complaint about how I'm treating you to Marco, I will make him divorce you instantly.
Wow.
You don't want to cause my poor son the humiliation of getting divorced just a year after getting married, do you? Then you better do as I say, when I say. Now it's time for you to start walking, and don't you dare take any breaks on the way here. Did you finish shoveling the driveway yet?
Yes, I already finished.
All right, then the next thing you're going to do is clear out a path to the shed. And once that's finished, I'm going to have you straighten out the closet in the upstairs guest bedroom.
You want me to clean out your closet? Is that really something that has to be done right now? Are we going to get dinner soon? It's Christmas Eve and all the family here who I've been wanting to meet for so long, but I've been doing chores for you nonstop today. I haven't even had a chance to talk with anyone else yet. You also had me work right through lunch, so I'm getting pretty tired and hungry.
You don't understand, Lori. This is a family occasion. You aren't family, so I don't see any need for you to be at the table with all of us. You haven't even given us any grandchildren yet, so what makes you think you even deserve to eat the scraps off the table?
The fact that I'm a human being and you invited me to your house?
You just shut that feisty little mouth of yours and get back to work.
Mom, would you mind explaining what the whole point of this boot camp thing even is? You're just making me do all of your chores. I mean, you have a perfectly functioning snowblower, which I know how to use, but you still made me shovel the driveway manually. And a lot of stuff you want me to do just makes no sense. Weed the garden? It's the middle of the winter.
You know perfectly well what you were signing up for when you married my son. Marrying the oldest son has meaning in this family, and I'm gonna teach you what your place is around here. I am your mother-in-law, and your superior. You will never talk back to me like that again.
Yesterday evening, you dumped a cup full of tea all over me. I walked in the door huffing and puffing from walking full speed for over an hour, and the first thing you do before even saying hello is dump a cup of tea on my head.
Are you still sore about that? Get over it. It was an accident. My hand slipped, that's all. Besides, you looked so cold. I'll bet it felt great to have some warm tea on your skin. All of the family thought it was hilarious, too. Didn't you hear them laughing? I'd say you made a very strong first impression with them.
You slipped, eh? I was pretty sure you did it on purpose. I don't want to believe it at first, but the way you treated me since then made me even more convinced. You can barely go a single sentence without verbally abusing me in some way, and that's on top of the fact that you're using me like a maid. Oh, and I don't remember hearing a single person laugh when you dumped that tea on me. I looked around and everyone had a pretty awkward look on their face.
Oh, is that so?
And then there's what happened at dinner. The table was set up absolutely beautifully. I had to hand it to you. It's just too bad I never got to enjoy it up close since you made me eat by myself in the kitchen. Oh, and while everyone was eating the roasted turkey, I had a ham and cheese sandwich. Then while I was showering, you turned the hot water heater off. I had to sleep in the downstairs crawl space, and you woke me up at 4 a.m. and had been forcing me to do chores for you ever since.
I told you, Lori, this is your place in our family.
Your husband doesn't seem to agree. He told me that I look terrible and should take a break before I collapse.
That old fool is just spoiling you because you're a pretty young thing from the city. You don't report to him. You report to me. You know, I was absolutely appalled when, rather than moving in with his parents as is the family custom, Marco up and moved halfway across the country with you. I've held my tongue all of this time out of respect for him.
He was sent there by his company, and even if that wasn't the case, we already had discussed the issue, and while we do respect your family tradition, we decided to live on our own.
That is not something that the two of you upstarts have any right to decide on your own. Now I just have just about all I can take of your sassiness, Lori. Not to worry, though. I'll have you straightened out by the time I ship you back to the city.
This isn't about straightening me out at all. This is just you being bitter that your son decided he wanted to live with me rather than with you.
Oh, that's what you think it is? Well, you're entitled to your own opinion.
I can't help but notice that wasn't a denial.
I never intended it to be. But what are you gonna do about it, You're completely alone out here. There's not a single person in this house who would take your side over mine. Too bad. So sad. And to think you can't even call on your dear precious husband for help. You poor thing. You're stuck over here for another week. And I'm going to have you working morning till night, every single day.
I'm afraid not, Mom. No, I'm not ever going to listen to a single word you say ever again. I already told Marco everything.
What? I was very clear what the consequences would be if you did that, Lori. Do you remember what I said? Do you?
Yeah, you said you were going to make us get divorced, and if that's what Marco wants, then I'm fine with that.
Huh? You're fine with getting divorced? Are you serious?
What good is any man who won't even protect his wife from his own mother's abuse? I would rather become a lonely single old cat lady than live with a man like that. Fortunately, however, that's not the kind my man Marco is. He's the kind of man who would stand up for any person in the world who tries to hurt me, even his own mother.
What are you saying? You're not making any sense. Spit it out.
I'm saying that I'm not going to divorce Marco. As a matter of fact, Marco is on his way over here as we speak.
Ridiculous. Marco isn't coming here. You said it yourself. He's out of town on business.
Yes. Well, my husband is quite the capable businessman. He finished a project slated to take another 2 weeks in just a matter of days.
Well, it seems that all your talk of being a loving, devoted wife was just that. All talk. You knew that I was going to force him to divorce you if you went and tattled on me like a child. You even said you're fine with getting divorced. That settles it. This marriage is over.
Back up. I told you that if that's what Marco wanted, I would be fine with getting a divorce. I thought it would be clear that I only said that because I was confident that Marco would not want that. I mean, where do you get off telling me what you're going to make him divorce me anyways? You have no right to make that decision for Marco. At our wedding, Marco and I exchanged our vows before God and a man that we would love each other until the very end. Remember the priest saying what God has joined together, let no man separate? That includes you, Mom.
Hogwash! God may decide what goes on in heaven, but this family, what I say, goes.
Sorry, but your God complex thing isn't going to work on me. I don't need the approval of an overbearing woman like you. All I need is my husband.
You really don't understand who you're dealing with, do you? Look around you! All the family is here today. And once Marco gets here, I'm going to drag the two of you in front of the entire family council, and I will force you to end this farce of a marriage. Hello there, Lori. Listen, about yesterday. I want to let you know that I am very incredibly, truly, deeply sorry. I see now what an absolute fool I've been. I want a chance to properly apologize to you, so please, dear, could you answer the phone?
No, I don't want anything to do with you of a monster of a woman like you ever again. I'll be blocking your phone number from my end in short order, so don't waste your time trying to call me from now on. I won't even know you called, much less respond to you.
Wait, please, I'm begging you. You don't have to answer the phone, fine. But please, just talk to me by text. I desperately want to apologize to you.
You're free to apologize to me if you like. Not that it's going to do you any good, though.
I understand.
Then make it quick. I've got better things to do than talk to you.
Lori, I am deeply sorry for the horrible way I treated you over Christmas. I just suddenly felt this urge of anger deep inside me, like you were a thief who came and stole my son away from me. I suppose I got carried away a bit.
A bit? A bit? You dumped hot tea on my head, forced me to eat scraps alone in the kitchen while you had a turkey dinner, and maybe do all the chores for you. That's your idea of a bit?
All right, I get it. You're right. I got very carried away. I completely lost myself. I was the worst mother-in-law in the world to you. After the tongue-lashing Marco gave me yesterday evening, it was like the scales fell from my eyes. I realized what a total idiot I had been. But, just for the record, when I first got married to my husband, his mother did the exact same things to me that I did to you.
Oh, I see. You think that because your mother-in-law was an awful, overbearing psychopath to you, that gives you the right to be an awful, overbearing psychopath to me?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say at all.
But it is the truth, isn't it? And another thing, I heard everything your husband said to you last night too, so I know that you're making all that stuff up about your mother-in-law right now.
I am not. His mother was terrible to me. He just never realized it.
Both he and my husband was very strict in saying that she was a practical saint who was kind to everyone around her. As a matter of fact, from what they say, she was always the one doing all the cooking and cleaning while you laid around doing nothing.
Sure, she was sweet and kind when everyone else was around. But when it was just the two of us, she showed her true face.
Uh-huh. Well, whatever. If what you say is true and your mother-in-law was terrible to you, then I am very sorry to hear that. However, once again, that doesn't give you the right to do the exact same thing to me.
I know that now, dear. All the rest of the family told me that we're not living in the old times anymore. It's time our family's traditions were updated.
I don't think it has anything to do with traditions or time periods. I'll have you know, my mother wasn't treated well by her mother-in-law either, but that didn't make her want to do the same thing to her own daughter-in-law. It just made her more determined to not be the kind of mother-in-law.
Wow, that's such an incredible thing your mother did.
Incredible? I wouldn't call it that. I'd call it common human decency.
Well, I'd say another part of it is the region we live in. You know, all the people around here are a bunch of old-fashioned hicks. I just got swept up in their culture.
I'm sorry, wasn't this supposed to be an apology? All I've heard about you so far were excuses. If this is all you got to say to me, then I don't see the point in keeping this conversation going.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make excuses. I truly do see the error of my ways. I will never, ever do anything so cruel or hurtful to you ever again.
I'm sure you won't. After all, you're never going to see my face again after today, so you won't even have the opportunity.
Lori, no. Don't say that. And, there was one more thing I wanted to talk to you about. Marco said he's going to stop sending us money every month.
Oh yeah, that. You can't blame him, considering how you treated me. Plus, I don't know why you say us because your husband said that you were the only one who ever used that money. According to him, you guys don't even need it.
I do need it, though. If I wasn't getting that money, I don't know what I'd do.
Yeah, you might even have to stop wasting all your husband's money on stupid junk. The only reason you even asked for all that money in the first place was because you were eating through all your savings. Your husband was saying you buy a brand new dress just about every week.
But we live in the middle of nowhere. What else am I supposed to do with my time but shop online?
And there it is, just like I thought. You really only concerned about yourself. The only reason you're apologizing right now is because you want your son's money to financially support your spending habits.
That's not it at all. I'm very sorry, really. I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Your heart is like a bottomless pit, so that doesn't really match.
It took me losing everything to realize how important you were to me. Can't we let bygones be bygones? I miss all the fun conversations we used to have. I know that the woman my darling son chose for his wife must have it in her heart to forgive an old woman's foolishness, right?
Wow, Mom, you really are something else. You say and do some of the most hateful things possible to me, and now you want to go back to normal? Pretend like nothing ever happened? Not a chance. You can't undo what you've done or unsay what you've said.
I told you, I didn't mean any of that. I did it all out of jealousy.
You lured me into your house with phony kindness, then dumped a cup of tea on my head the moment I got there. You're going to need to do way better if this is what you want me to do to forgive you.
Tell me, what do I need to do? Anything you want me to do, I'll do it. I want to turn over a new leaf.
If that's really what you want to do, then how about you focus on being a good wife to your husband? You know what else he said to me last night? He said that ever since they started doing all the cleaning, the house is cleaner than it has ever been. Sounds like you're the one who needs a boot camp. It didn't take long for word about my mother-in-law to go around the town after that. It's a small town and everybody basically knows everybody. And now they all know that her own son has discovered her for how she treated me. Not that I feel bad for her or anything. She brought this all upon herself when she called the entire family together and announced that she was forcing Marco to divorce me. She actually expected them all to take her side too. She figured that since she was the marriage of the family, all of them would fall in line with what she was telling them about me. Unsurprisingly, however, not one single person did. Quite the contrary. She managed to infuriate the whole family when she tried to blame her mother-in-law, their true marriage, for what she has done to me. She never was a favorite relative for any of them, but this firmly cemented her position as a black sheep of the family. This all caused catastrophic levels of damage to her ego, and she's become a much quieter person ever since. Actually, she barely even leaves the house anymore these days from what I hear. My father-in-law says that's perfectly fine with him though. Apparently, whenever he took her out, she inevitably do something to embarrass him. As for me, it was quite a shock to see how quickly her personality around me changed. She was always so sweet and kind to me. It was bizarre to see her self-immobilized like that. I blocked her phone number, as I promised, and we started going to my parents' house for Christmas every year instead, so I don't ever speak to her ever again. I'm still on good terms with my father-in-law, though, fortunately. Ultimately, I think this whole incident was a net positive for me. It reaffirmed what I already knew, that my husband was completely devoted to me and I could always count on him. So from now on, I want to do my best to be the kind of wife to him that he deserves. And should I ever become a mother-in-law myself, I plan to be as kind and welcoming of one as I possibly can be.